In a universe governed by logic, order, and ancient interstellar code, there exists one force capable of unraveling even the most advanced civilizations, humans, not because of superior weapons or technology, but because of three chilling words that send shockwaves through the Galactic Council. Hold my beer. When Ambassador Drain of Thrax Prime addressed the Council that morning, his multiple eyes twitched in barely concealed panic. "We've activated Protocols 8 and 91, he said grimly. "Human incident alert." A moment of stunned silence followed, broken only by the sound of tentacles slapping faces and gaseous beings exhaling in spirals. Because when humans say, "Watch this," or "I have an idea," the galaxy knows it's already too late. Act 1. The Rise of Protocol Zeta 91. The Galactic Council had long monitored humanity from a distance, horrified, and more than a little confused. For centuries, humans had shown a tendency to survive catastrophic situations through sheer audacity, caffeine, and what Council analysts described as creative disobedience of physics. After repeated incidents, including one where humans accidentally invented a new form of energy while trying to deep fry a frozen burrito, Galactic Intelligence codified a list of human trigger phrases that could indicate an imminent reality breach. Top among them were "challenge accepted," "what could go wrong," and of course, "hold my beer." These phrases were fed into an AI system that monitored all known human communications and triggered emergency threat assessments across several sectors. Last month alone, 47 such alerts were issued. This time, however, the situation was different. This time, the humans had entered the Triskelion Rift. Act 2. Enter the Chaos Crew. The ship was called Entropy's Edge, a freighter held together with hope, stubbornness, and an alarming amount of duct tape. Its captain was Cassie Crash Monroe, a former military demolition expert with a grin that could unnerve a black hole. Her chief engineer, Lynn Sparks, had a reputation for building impossible tech out of household appliances. Her most recent invention turned a microwave into a gravitational stabilizer. Rounding out the crew was Theo Mumbles Grant, the navigator, whose gut instincts and quiet pessimism had steered more ships to safety than actual star maps ever could. On a routine cargo mission to deliver non-lethal mining tools, the crew encountered the rift, a swirling, forbidden nebula feared across the galaxy for swallowing thousands of ships. Naturally, Cassie decided to go through it. Act 3. The Nebula Incident. Despite warnings from a hegemony admiral and a blockade of 17 warships, the crew of Entropy's Edge ignored centuries of caution. Captain Cassie turned to her crew and uttered those infamous words, "Hold my beer?" Sparks grinned and muttered "challenge accepted," while Mumbles sighed, "We're all going to die," for the 47th time that day. Sparks began modifying the ship using coffee makers, spatulas, and a toaster. She claimed the caffeine helped the NAV systems think more clearly. Meanwhile, Mumbles threw out the ship's standard charts and began navigating by vibes and instinct. Within hours, they were surfing gravity storms on improvised stabilizers and espresso shots to disrupt temporal anomalies. Every maneuver defied the laws of space and sanity, but somehow, it worked. Act 4. The Big Discovery. At the heart of the rift, the crew found not a doomsday weapon or ancient evil, but something far more bizarre, massive, ancient alien structure. It resembled a moon-sized museum or shopping mall, glowing with energy and covered in large friendly text. The sign read, "Welcome to the Triskelion Intergalactic Nature Preserve." For 1,000 years, the galaxy had believed this nebula was a deadly region. In truth, it was a protected sanctuary filled with rare cosmic life forms, sealed off by malfunctioning defense systems that had been misinterpreted as threats. The ship docked effortlessly. The crew entered to find a functioning visitors center, brochures, holographic guides, and a giant red button labeled Emergency System Reset. Press here. Act 5. Press here to save the galaxy. After 17 minutes of reading the clearly labeled instructions, the humans pressed the reset button. In an instant, gravity storms faded, anomalies calmed, and navigational beacons lit the nebula with safe passage routes. Ships that had vanished over centuries were revealed to have been quietly transported to a nearby luxury planet, where their crews were living in blissful, unintentional retirement. The entire galactic misunderstanding unraveled, because 3 humans had the radical idea of pressing the button, clearly marked "Press Me." In response, the Galactic Council launched the Human Emergency Response Task, 24/7 operation devoted to monitoring humanity's unpredictable behavior, equipped with fleets, legal experts, and a lot of coffee. Humans, the galaxy learned, are the only species likely to solve the impossible by trying something stupid and making it work. Today, Entropy's Edge is a legend. Captain Cassie turned down military command offers, claiming cargo's chaotic enough. Sparks founded a company called Impossible Solutions, Inc., and now patents absurd inventions daily. Mumbles wrote a best-selling memoir titled, "I Told You This Was a Bad Idea." The Whirlpool Nature Preserve is now the galaxy's top tourist destination, complete with a gift shop and a replica of the famous red reset button. And yet, somewhere in deep space, New alerts flash red. Council monitors detect a fresh human transmission. Cassie's voice echoes through the cosmos. Hey guys, I had an idea. What if we ran warp drive backwards? Panic erupts in the council, alarms sound, and so, the galaxy prepares once again. Because when humans say, what's the worst that could happen, the universe listens and embraces for impact.